Welcome back, fellow Chronicle enthusiasts, to another episode of History's Chronicles, where we shed light on the mesmerizing narratives of our past. Today, we will delve into one of history's most enigmatic events. At the dawn of the 20th century, a remote region of Siberia, Russia, was rocked by an extraordinary occurrence that continues to puzzle investigators to this day. The Tunguska event, as it came to be known, took place in 1908, unleashing an explosion of a magnitude that beggars belief. The mystery surrounding this event and its aftermath has spawned countless theories and investigations, making it a riveting tale of intrigue and scientific discovery. So, buckle up as we journey back to that fateful day and attempt to unravel the enigma that is the Tunguska event. To fully understand the magnitude of the Tunguska event, let's first set the scene. Imagine, if you will, a remote region in the heart of Siberia, Russia. This is Tunguska, a vast and sparsely populated wilderness covered by dense forests of towering larch trees and crossed by meandering rivers. In this vast expanse of wilderness, human presence is minimal. The inhabitants, primarily Evenki and Yakuts, live a semi-nomadic lifestyle, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of nature. The isolation and quietude of the region are only broken by the occasional sounds of wildlife, the rustle of the wind through the trees, and the murmur of rivers flowing downstream. It was in this isolated environment, at the break of day, that an extraordinary event would unfold. The date is June 30th, 1908, and the time is 7:17 in the morning. The sun has just risen, casting long shadows across the Siberian landscape. The tranquility of the early morning is about to be disrupted by an event so powerful its effects would be felt hundreds of kilometers away, and its cause would baffle scientists for more than a century to come. But as the clock edged closer to that fateful minute, everything in Tunguska was as it had been for centuries. Unbeknownst to its few inhabitants, their morning routine was about to be interrupted by a thunderous explosion that would forever etch June 30th, 1908, into the annals of history and transform Tunguska into a synonym for mystery. This tranquil setting, so far removed from the rest of civilization, was about to become the epicenter of a cosmic event, the magnitude of which was unparalleled in recorded history. Now, with the scene set, let's delve into the event itself and explore the theories that have attempted to explain it. As dawn broke on June 30th, 1908, the serenity of Siberia was shattered by an event of unimaginable scale. At precisely 7:17 a.m., a blinding light filled the sky above the Tunguska River region. Witnesses from miles away reported seeing a fireball brighter than the sun streaking across the sky. Suddenly, the silence of the morning was torn apart by a deafening explosion. The detonation was not just heard, but felt, a rumble that resonated through the ground underfoot. The explosion was equivalent to 185 Hiroshima bombs. The shock waves created by this colossal explosion were so strong that they were registered by seismic stations across Europe and Asia. Even barometers in England recorded the atmospheric pressure wave as it traveled around the globe, not once, but twice. The skies lit up with dazzlingly bright night skies over Asia and Europe for several days due to the dust and aerosols ejected into the high atmosphere. In the immediate vicinity, the aftermath was even more breathtaking. The explosion flattened an estimated 80 million trees over an area of 830 square miles. That's larger than the city of New York. The epicenter was a scene of absolute devastation, a vast radial pattern of fallen trees, stripped of branches and leaves, lying radially outward from the blast's center. However, despite the magnitude of this event, there were no recorded human fatalities. The sparse population of this remote region of Siberia had a miraculous escape. Some herders living dozens of miles away were reportedly blown off their feet and knocked unconscious, but no deaths were directly linked to the event. The lack of human loss is one of the many factors that add to the enigma of the Tunguska event. This monumental event left a lasting mark both physically on the landscape and metaphorically on our understanding of our place in the cosmos, underlining how vulnerable our planet can be to cosmic visitors. But what exactly was it that caused such destruction? The hunt for answers would prove to be as mysterious as the event itself. As the dust settled in Tunguska, a mystery was taking form. It took nearly 2 decades before the first formal investigation of the Tunguska event was launched. The credit for this goes to an audacious Russian mineralogist, Leonid Kulik. In the early 1920s, Kulik embarked on a journey to the epicenter of this baffling event. Braving the harsh Siberian wilderness, Kulik and his team were the first to survey the site, documenting the widespread destruction and gathering invaluable data. Kulik hypothesized that a meteorite was the cause of the event, a theory that made logical sense at the time. The sheer size of the affected area suggested an astronomical body of significant mass and velocity. The flattened, radially aligned trees and the accounts of a bright flash in the sky all pointed to a meteorite. But there was a critical piece of evidence missing: an impact crater. Every known meteorite collision with Earth leaves behind a crater, a lasting scar on the surface. But in Tunguska, Kulik found no such evidence. Despite a painstaking search, no impact site was discovered. This was baffling. How could something powerful enough to flatten 80 million trees not leave a trace of its collision? This apparent paradox perplexed Kulik and sparked a flurry of debate among the scientific community. The lack of an impact crater left room for a host of other theories to take root, each trying to unravel the enigma of Tunguska. Some of these ideas would take us down fascinating and uncharted paths, as we'll explore in our next section. But for now, the mystery of the missing meteorite crater remains, a stark reminder of the enigmatic nature of the Tunguska event. As the initial meteorite impact theory left investigators scratching their heads, further theories and studies began to gain momentum. The most prominent among these was the comet theory. Instead of a solid meteorite, the Tunguska event was thought to be caused by a comet composed mainly of ice. As it neared the Earth's surface, the intense heat would have caused the comet to vaporize and explode in the atmosphere, leaving no impact crater. This theory also conveniently explained the presence of microscopic silicate and magnetite spheres discovered in the soil and tree resin. These tiny spheres or globules could have formed in the hot cloud of dust and gas produced by the explosion of an icy comet. However, the comet theory was not the only one proposed. Some suggested the Tunguska event was the result of a mini black hole passing through the Earth. Others proposed it might be due to antimatter, or matter composed of antiparticles, coming into contact with regular matter and annihilating in a burst of energy. And of course, no mystery would be complete without the suggestion of extraterrestrial involvement. Some theories propose that an alien spacecraft had exploded over Tunguska, though there is no concrete evidence to support this claim. Each of these theories brings its own unique perspective to the Tunguska enigma, contributing to an ongoing scientific debate that continues to the present day. As our journey through the enigmatic Tunguska event continues, we arrive at the present day and the consensus that modern scientists have reached regarding this mysterious occurrence. After years of studies and numerous theories, the scientific community largely agrees that the devastation in Tunguska was caused by an airburst of an asteroid or a comet. An airburst refers to an explosion that occurs in the atmosphere rather than on the ground. This is consistent with the evidence found at Tunguska: the flattened trees, the lack of an impact crater, and the presence of microscopic silicate and magnetite spheres in the soil and tree resin. These findings suggest a celestial body exploded several kilometers above the Earth's surface, causing a shockwave powerful enough to flatten 80 million trees. This consensus is not just significant in solving a century-old mystery, but it also carries critical implications for our understanding of potential asteroid threats. The Tunguska event serves as a stark reminder of our planet's vulnerability to cosmic impacts. Even though the Tunguska body exploded in the air and did not directly hit the Earth's surface, the devastation it caused was immense. This has led to a greater understanding of the damage potential of even relatively small asteroids or comets. The event has propelled advancements in asteroid detection and prevention techniques, with efforts being made to identify and track near-Earth objects in a bid to prevent a similar occurrence in the future. So, the Tunguska event, while a historical enigma, also forms an essential chapter in our ongoing quest to safeguard our planet against potential asteroid threats. This is the modern scientific consensus, a blend of historical analysis and forward-looking implications. Now let's pivot to discuss the legacy and impact of the Tunguska event. Despite the mystery surrounding this event, its profound influence has permeated various aspects of our cultural and scientific landscape. In pop culture, the Tunguska event has inspired a myriad of references in movies, books, and video games. Filmmakers and authors have been captivated by its enigma, using it as a plot device to evoke a sense of wonder and dread. From the 1994 film Tunguska, The Fire in the Sky, to the popular video game series Tomb Raider, where the event is attributed to a mythical artifact, the Tunguska event has been a source of endless curiosity and fascination. Its mystery has allowed storytellers to weave tales of aliens, ancient civilizations, and world-ending catastrophes, keeping the Tunguska event alive in our collective imagination. On a more practical level, the Tunguska event has had profound implications for our understanding of potential asteroid threats. The realization that a relatively small cosmic object could cause such extensive damage sparked a sense of urgency among scientists. It led to advancements in asteroid detection and prevention techniques. The event underscored the need for vigilant monitoring of near-Earth objects, a task carried out today by organizations like NASA's Center for Near-Earth Object Studies. Moreover, studying the Tunguska event has also informed proposed strategies to deflect hazardous asteroids. The fact that an airburst caused such devastation has led scientists to consider strategies like nuclear explosions to disrupt an incoming asteroid before it reaches Earth's surface. In essence, the Tunguska event has left an indelible mark on our world, from shaping narratives in pop culture to influencing advancements in asteroid detection and prevention. It serves as a stark reminder of our place in the universe and the cosmic forces that could, without warning, alter the course of life on Earth. As we reflect on the profound significance of the Tunguska event, the most powerful explosion in recorded history, we are reminded of its enduring mystery. Despite numerous theories and investigations, we still lack a definitive explanation for what happened in the remote Siberian wilderness over a century ago. The Tunguska event not only highlights our planet's vulnerability to cosmic threats, but also fuels our quest for knowledge and understanding. While the lack of human casualties was fortunate, the magnitude of the explosion serves as a stark warning of the potential devastation such an event could cause in populated areas. Moreover, this event spurred advancements in asteroid detection and prevention techniques, contributing significantly to our ongoing efforts in safeguarding our planet. It also inspired countless pop culture references, adding a touch of historical mystique to our movies, books, and video games. But the story of the Tunguska event is not ours alone to tell. We invite you, our fellow enthusiasts, to share your thoughts and theories. What do you believe happened on that fateful morning in Tunguska? What lessons do you think we can learn from this historical enigma? We welcome your questions and eagerly anticipate engaging in enlightening discussions. Remember, history is not just about the past. It is a conversation that continues into our present and shapes our future. So, let's keep the conversation going. Subscribe to our channel to become part of our enthusiastic community of history enthusiasts and join us as we uncover more gems from the rich tapestry of our world's history. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep the spirit of discovery alive.